12 hours of training, 5 hard sessions and 1 surgical procedure. I'm pretty sure those things don't go well together, but I'm going to do them anyway. Good morning. I'm out here on the River Clyde. Starting the week how I always start it, with my favourite day, Easy Monday. It's just that one single jog that's pretty short. However, recently my coach has added in 5 by 20-second strides. I think there's a couple of reasons why my coach has decided to start prescribing some strides in this run. The first is that it's a little bit of a speed boost, isn't it? And the second reason is just to make sure my legs feel good for tomorrow's session. And I'm going to get started with one of them now. That is Easy Monday run done. Best I've felt on a Monday for a long time, which is a great sign for how we're recovering from the training. Now just going to head in for a sauna, and I will talk a lot more about my sauna routine and my approach to easy running later in the week. But for now, Monday is done. Let's move into Tuesday. It's Tuesday morning. We are down here at the industrial estate for the first of 5 sessions this week. This morning, just got a basic threshold session, 5 by 6 minutes, just keeping it basic, making sure we're getting the volume in that we're able to recover from. So, just going to get out, try and run this pretty comfortably, test the lactate to make sure we're not going too hard when you've got so many sessions. And the 5th one this week is definitely a tasty one. You definitely need to make sure you're pulling the effort back, getting it right. Anything you would like to say?
Aye, look at my motor. I've not drove since I've had my heart attack with any of the cars, and this just appeared. Nobody knows anything about it. Look at that.
Right, training week, session 1 of 5. Let's go. By the way, that was not me. It's windy again, so just gonna keep it relaxed, but let's get going. Three reps done, feeling very, very good and comfortable, but good to check the numbers and make sure. I'm expecting and hoping for somewhere in the high 2s, 2.6 to 2.9 would be lovely, but I'll leave that for my dad to see and I'll go on my jog.
2.9.
Session done, felt really, really comfortable. Lactate was perfect, 2.9, so we'll be good to go for some 400s tonight. Gonna just get a quick jog and make sure I'm recovering anyway. So it's Tuesday afternoon. I'm down here at the track that will host the Commonwealth Games. My dad is currently walking around trying to find cones because the track has no lines. And tonight my session is 20 by 400 at threshold with 100 metres float recovery. So if every 100 metres isn't marked, then I kind of don't know where I'm actually starting and finishing my reps. But anyway, this is my first time back on the track since I got injured. Exactly here. This is where I got injured. 23rd of December. We're now on the 3rd of February. Tonight will definitely be a lot slower than that session that injured me. That night I was running like 63 seconds for 400. But I should be able to go a bit quicker tonight than I went this morning. Should also be able to go a bit harder because it is the evening session. It's still windy, but that's fine. We'll just run to the effort, try and run as quick as that effort allows and get another good one done.
chill the first few, just tick them off. 75s, or even 74, 75.
I'll test the lactate after 10 and that'll give me a better idea of how much I can push. But just need to get it done now. Ready?
Alright. Joe, I can run past you if you want.
The wind took a second for me to get used to. Well, a second being 4 reps, but I'm used to it now. There's not much blood coming out of this.
Too cold.
Oh wait, that's better, that's better. Do you want to just hold us and come back for that?
Same as this morning, 2.9. Sorry, I think I'll be quite happy with that.
There you go. That's 20 reps done. Wind was definitely a factor in the first couple of reps, but after that I actually felt strong. It was probably just getting my mind around the fact that we are back on the track. 34, 32 for 10k, and that's with about a minute and a half trying to get my lactate over there, so good, positive signs all round. 2 sessions of 5 done for the week. Gonna get home and relax now. Did you enjoy your session? My dad done quite a few of the floats with me. Did you?
The floats. I think he speeded up the last one, but apart from that, they were very, very easy.
Good morning. Technically it's not morning, it's after 12 o'clock. A very fast marathon runner once told me, it doesn't matter when you train, as long as you train. And I took that to heart, but my coach doesn't prescribe me any distance on my easy days. I'm trying to hit around 85 to 90 miles. So the easy running is just up to me, whatever I kind of feel like doing in terms of distance to make the mileage up to what it's supposed to be. And generally that's an easy hour. I don't know that I've ever cut it back to less than an hour. I'd need to feel pretty bad. So that's how I approach the distance of easy running. When it comes to the pace and the effort, I'm a huge believer that easy runs should be easy. You should be able to hold a full conversation, especially when you've only got one easy day between your sessions. I'm probably averaging around 7:30 per mile on these easy runs, which is almost 2.5 minutes slower than my marathon pace per mile. I don't look at my watch on an easy day. I don't check my splits, just getting the mileage in that's going to boost my endurance, boost my fitness, without adding any fatigue or taking away the quality from those sessions. First mile, 8:05, which is actually pretty quick for me. Just over half an hour in, feeling amazing actually, helped by the fact that I'm listening to an absolute music masterpiece. This album was like my late teenage years. Also did, probably more importantly, respect my recovery quite a lot yesterday. Ate a lot, ate well, also tried to maximise my sleep, and I'm definitely feeling that today. That is another day of running done. Loved that. Favourite run of the year so far, I would say. Don't know why, because the weather's not exactly good. It's cold, wet and windy, but perfect pace for the easy day, and it's not often that you get to have that much fun on your own. Good stuff. I have made it to the gym Wednesday afternoon, We're going to go for a bit of a easy cross trainer. The instruction on cross training from my coach is that I should do it when I wouldn't be doubling running anyway. Get a little bit of extra fitness boost without adding any tiredness or whatever else running adds. Let's go into the gym. It's currently just over half an hour in. Heart rate's sitting in the high 120s, low 130s. Average for the whole thing so far is 119, which is like 4 beats lower than what it was my whole run this morning. Definitely feel like I'm working harder than I was in that run. As you can probably tell by the fact that I'm not talking as easily. However, that is the point. You're able to work harder on the cross trainer. 60 minutes done. More like a steady run effort. I was going to stop at 45 minutes but realised that I have plenty of time and nothing else to do. Also, this is an easy cross trainer. Here's what it looks like afterwards. And this is why I cramp in marathons. So that is gym done. Now just going to go for a 20-minute sauna and then get home for good feed and good sleep and do it all again tomorrow. But if anyone's actually interested in seeing my full gym routine, let me know and I'll try and figure out where I can actually film it. I don't think it's ideal to film it in a busy gym, but I'll see you tomorrow morning for another session. I know I promised that it would be tomorrow, but it's not. I just wanted to say, sometimes sauna is the hardest part of the week, and that right there was definitely one of those times. It's Thursday morning and we've got another threshold session. I actually thought I would get away with being on the treadmill this morning based on the weather forecast, but actually wind doesn't seem any worse than it has done for the past few weeks here. Running outside is better than being on the treadmill if it's safe enough and if the weather's not too bad that it's going to sacrifice the quality. This morning we've got 8 by 4 minutes with 1 minute float recovery. Definitely feeling a little bit of tiredness just from the fact that Tuesday was so recently. Wait till you see him.
Easy.
Doesn't he feel that cold?
Even the duck will want to get in the water. There's a big, do you call these things?
Stop.
I don't.
What is it,
I don't think that's a stork.
Usually I quite look forward to a threshold, but I think this is just a let's get it done, and hopefully by next week the weather's picked up a bit. But kind of doesn't really matter how you feel in threshold, it is just about getting the work in.
Come on! I'm trying to look good.
8 by 4 minutes, so 1 minute float recovery. Probably take back the comment I made about it being just as windy as other days. This is definitely no great, but let's get it done. Feeling that a bit today. It'll be interesting to see what the lactate says, because running like slightly slower than Tuesday, but finding it a bit tougher and feeling a bit worse. It's quite amazing that I used to do Monday, Wednesday sessions. Is it? You know. So we're probably targeting around 3.2 for this. Like, I'm finding it being a bit harder because tonight's session's on the cross trainer, but I would say that I felt a bit harder than that. I'd expect somewhere around 3.5, which probably is a sign to slow down ever so slightly. Oh, I'm ready.
3.2. 3. So bad.
That's session done. Finished at the exact same place we did on Tuesday, but I expect that must have been an extra lap. We don't test lactate again, mainly because, well, there's a few reasons. One is that we'd kept the strips in the basket and they've blown away.
The wind took them as windy.
But there is some other reasons, which is that they cost a lot, and also I maintained the pace and effort, so it's not really going to tell me much, especially when the session's done and you can't change it. The things Scottish people do to save a couple of quid. We just ran, well, I ran, he cycled 0.40 a mile to find us again. Good day done, and almost half a mile of warm up done. Warm down done, and we're further away from the house from when we started. We're all having a lovely time. I'm so happy that it's a cross training session tonight. Paces are quite encouraging, aren't they? Maybe I should have said that to the camera. The paces today were quite encouraging. 5:05s with that wind for threshold lactate. Feeling a wee bit tired. Fitness is good. So we have made it to the afternoon, and I'm filming from this terrible angle because I'm in quite a rush. My dad wore my heart rate monitor out running, well, out walking or whatever it is he's doing at the moment, and I couldn't find it for the life of me. I hunted the house top to bottom for 20 minutes and then realised it was in his jacket pocket. So apologies for the angle. Tonight we have 8 by 3 minutes with 45-second float recovery on the elliptical. Plan will be to just get on there and work hard. That was a bad angle, jeez. Oh well. Of course, me hunting for my heart rate monitor for 20 minutes has meant that all the cross trainers are taken and I don't have time to wait. So I'm on an arc trainer. Hopefully I can just warm up here, but if not, we'll make it work. Everyone on the cross trainer has went past 10 minutes, so it's looking like we're on the arc trainer, at least the first rep. Two reps done, made it on a cross trainer. It's just so much better. I can put my watch here so I can just look at my heart rate without going. I know what my level should be, level 18. I feel I can get my heart rate up higher. Working pretty hard already, so just keep that up. That's 5 reps done. Heart rate got to 170 there. Definitely just like max effort. I kind of don't know what my heart rate got to this morning, but regardless, this is significantly harder. That'll do. Heart rate got to 175 there. Nothing about that was threshold, but you don't get better being soft, and I know that I can push those. This is an absolute pool of sweat down here, but I don't care, it's done. Not sure I enjoyed it. It was definitely just absolutely rattling myself, but just finish up the warm down now. Get to 50 minutes total, and that's me done on the cross trainer. Had to go to 51 minutes total because I remember that I jogged from the arc trainer to the elliptical, which technically isn't training. Very obsessive behaviour, but I'm fine with that. No strength training tonight. I avoid Mondays and avoid any double session days. So that leaves me 4 other nights to do my strength training. I've done 1, which means tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday will all be strength training, which is fine as long as nothing comes up, but generally in my life, nothing comes up. Now just gonna grab some peanuts from my bag, have a sauna, then go home, have dinner, go to bed, do it all again tomorrow. Hello, it is Friday morning, actually morning this time. I woke up with a lot more energy than I did on Wednesday. Probably just because we swapped out that second running session for an elliptical session. However, today is going to just be a very easy running day. One reason for that is because I'd like to hit tomorrow's session really well. But the second reason for that is that I'm getting my surgical procedure this afternoon at 3 p.m. So I think that going for a sauna after the procedure will be pushing it. So I'm going to do that after this run. On top of making 12 hours of training in the week non-negotiable, I'm also currently making 5 saunas per week non-negotiable. And the reason for this is because I think I respond very, very well to heat training. And I can do that 5 days a week for 5 weeks. I'm currently on week 4. I have no idea whether it's working or not. I feel pretty fit. Whether or not the sauna has anything to do with that, I'm not sure. I'm not a scientist. I just do what I think works. Run is done. Felt great. I don't know why I'm feeling so good this week. I know you're probably thinking that's really slow compared to your marathon, but sometimes 7:30s don't feel that easy. And I guess that's just getting used to the training. I did this 5 session week 2 weeks ago, and I know that I can do it because I did it then, but that is running for the day done, definitely. I'll be back in a few hours to talk you through my procedure. Medical procedure, is that what I should say? I'll be back in a few hours to talk you through my medical procedure. 20-minute sauna done. It's kind of hit or miss how these saunas feel. Some days are like the worst thing ever, and sometimes they're quite relaxing and fun. Today was a relaxing day, which is nice. Now just going to go home, get lunch, get recovered before heading over to, where am I going? Greenock. So I've made it to Greenock Inverclyde Royal Hospital for my surgery. Basically what's happening is this, I've had it since I was about 10, but my coach, my girlfriend's dad, who are all doctors, have recently been noticing it a lot more, so they wanted me to go and get it checked out. Got it checked out, it's fine, but they want to just remove it to make sure. So unfortunately, this thing I've always called a freckle, it's not a freckle, it's a blue nevus, and in about an hour's time it's no longer going to be with us. See you on the other side. So it's about 4 hours since I got my nevus removed. The anaesthetic is starting to wear off a little bit, but we've got training to do. I better not move my eyebrows too much. Oh, okay. I'm going to do some core, which basically means all the strength work that I don't do in the gym, and I'm going to just do that now. It's Saturday morning and we're heading to the track. Yes, this thing is going to be on my head for the next 2 days, so apologies for that. This morning we have got 8x800 with 2 minutes recovery. This is the first harder track session I've done since December. We're now on the 7th of February, so it's been a while. I definitely will just work into it. If I can start under 220 and progress, I will be happy. But kind of just need to see how it goes. Looking forward to working a bit harder. Done everything to make sure that this is a positive day. Took my Nomio, took my bicarb, and see how we go. I think it's going to go well.
Hope so. There's no need any floodlights at the track anyway.
His new joke is that this is like a head torch. Right, so jog warm up is done. Feeling a bit nervous for this one. I think with the track there's kind of nowhere to hide. You know it's going to be hard. We're just going to do 1k threshold and then 2x200 metre strides, which hopefully should take the edge off a wee bit.
33, 34.
Felt pretty good there, warming up. Feeling better than I felt before doing that. Ready to see how fast we can go, but hopefully it's going to be a good one.
Right, what are we doing?
8 800s with 2 minutes recovery. Last time I ran hard on the track, I tore my hamstring, so goal number 1 is not to do that. Any splits will take as a bonus. Things you tell yourself to make things feel a bit easier, eh?
2:14, 15, 16, 17.
I felt pretty good. First rep very rarely does, so that's a good sign. Went through 233, which is 2:12 pace. Positive sign for the first one, but I didn't feel quite as easy. I've only got 12 minutes of hard work to go, approximately.
6 800s coming up in 2 minutes each.
Bit of wind during the top bend.
Come
It's
on.
nowhere near as bad as it's been.
I don't know if you can see the trees in the background, but look,
No.
there's not even a bit of movement.
Excuse me, I said there was a wee bit. Nothing compared to what it has been.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Eleven, 12, 13, 14.
6 done.
Any issues with hammies then?
Everything feels good. Legs feel a wee bit heavy, but that's just for the training and the fact I'm running 2:14 for 800. I'm not sure I've got much left in me. Coach just said 3k pace, but 67s is what? 8:23.
I can run, I was faster than that.
I'd like to think I could run faster than that right now, but this would suggest otherwise. See how these two go.
65. This is smug looking now, aren't you?
Right. 2:12 or nothing here.
212 he says, what's this man at the last 100 man, the legs, the arms, the form, everything about the windy, believe me. I've watched it long enough to know. 61, 62, 63, 64. He is picking up, but you can, oh, he's definitely picked up there. 8, 9, 10. Yes. Nothing to say.
What would you have run 2:12?
Quick on 212.
I know, but at least. Definitely wish I had a bit more to give in the second half. But I didn't, really. I felt pretty strong, but I was working hard here. The pace felt alright, which is a really, really good sign. He's in 5th session of the week behind the camera. It's not a reason why it was slow. The reason why it was slow is just because
Well, it is. Because the legs are tired, obviously, if you do 5 sessions in a week.
aye.
I've never done 5 sessions a week in my life.
Also, I've not ran anywhere near that quick. So if I'm there right now, then very, very positive signs for the races to come. Thoughts on the session?
Just another steady Eddie session in the bank, I guess.
My dad has seen a lot of disasters down here for me.
Oh, I've seen a lot of disasters down here.
It's good that we've finally got that consistency after 20 odd years of running, and he doesn't need to suffer me looking like I'm about to burst into tears. It is Saturday afternoon and we are back at the gym. Tonight is a very exciting night because it's the first night of the year where I get to double in the daylight. It'll definitely be dark by the time I finish, but you got to take all the positives you can get when it's this cold. Tonight is just about getting a nice easy double in, getting this morning's session out of the legs and feeling good, hopefully, but we'll find out now, I guess. So that is double done. Felt really, really good. Obviously it was quite slow, but I think that you can just recover better from shorter sessions. And this morning only being 4 miles meant that my legs felt pretty good. And yeah, just gonna go and get strong now. So that's gym done. Kind of feels like things are starting to click a bit this week. So this was the perfect week to film this. I remember I filmed the training week video Christmas 2024, and I remember it as being like one of the worst weeks of my life. In terms of training, not in a weird, like, sad way, but everything felt hard. I felt a bit rubbish. It was hard to get out the door. And this week's been the complete opposite of that, so that's great. We'll see if I'm saying that after the long run tomorrow. 2 weeks ago on my 5-session week, the long run felt terrible. But stay tuned and we'll find out tomorrow. It's Sunday, it's long run day. This morning we've got an hour and 45 minutes. No pace target, no effort target. At this point in the training, when we're not training for a marathon, there's kind of nothing to be gained from absolutely smashing this. So I'll just keep it easy, relaxed, and make sure that I'm ready to come back and do it all again next week. Just about half an hour in and going to have my first gel. I feel like I'm moving really well. Feel smooth and relaxed, but I don't check the pace on these runs. I just go purely to feel. So I have no idea how fast it is, but keeping the carb source topped up is very important. So my phone's a little too wet to film when I'm actually moving, but my plaster's fallen off because it's raining so much. Just about an hour in, gonna have a gel. I'm definitely not in these bushes for a pee. Let's go. That's 90 minutes done, so time for the third and final gel. Kind of baffled by how well this week is going. I definitely still have some training to do to make it up to 12 hours total, and I still have a core session to do. But in terms of running, couldn't really have scripted this week better if I tried. So delighted with that. There we go, long run is done, which means running for the week is done. I think if this week has proven anything, it's that I can train harder and I can do more than I thought I could do, because I've been running now for over 20 years and never have I even tried a block of this many sessions or training of this hardness. I think that's just testament to how well I'm recovering, how good my sleep's been, how good my fueling is. And I know I didn't really show any of that in this video, but I have made a day in the life video very recently. If you want to go back and watch that and see how I'm fueling throughout the day. But although running's done for the week, training isn't quite, so stick around, and after I finish up my training for the week, I'll talk you through all the stats and what the week actually ended up looking like. So just got on the elliptical, it's almost 9 PM. I think I need about 35 minutes on this for the 12 hours of total training. Yeah, it doesn't really mean anything. It's not something my coach has told me to do. It just keeps me consistent, gives me a goal, makes sure I'm getting the cross training in, and yeah, I do quite enjoy it. And it's nice, it's quite a therapeutic way to end the week. Also, I do use the arms when I'm in the gym, but look at this. So no arms on the home elliptical. 33 minutes in, gonna just keep going to 45 minutes. It feels very warm, but I can see my dad shivering behind the camera, so maybe it's not. 45 minutes done. Definitely a sweaty one tonight, which is a good sign because heart rate hardly moved. About 10 beats lower than I usually am on an easy run. So it's nice to have some proof that I actually worked, and I'm telling myself that I'm just so fit that cross trainer doesn't even touch the sides anymore, but I don't know if that's the case. It might just be that I didn't try that hard. So that is the week done. In the end, it was 86.2 miles, which gave me 9 hours and 40 minutes of total running, alongside 2 hours and 36 minutes of cross training, is 12 hours and 16 minutes of total training. I also got in 4 strength sessions and 4 sauna sessions. Missing out on the 5th one because of this. But all in all, a great week, and at time of filming this outro, I'm in the middle of doing another one, almost identical, if not a little bit harder. So if you're interested in seeing how all this training comes together in a race in just over a month's time, subscribe and I will see you next time. Cheers!